I'm going to start with this website called Whimsy Glass. What works here is that they have a lot of great slideshows on their website that showcase what's going on with their art studio. For the artwork tab, I like how they allow you to navigate using the screen here with the next and previous, but you also have the ability to just pick and choose which image you like to look at. Uh, the website is super basic, so to answer the question if it's intuitive or not, it's really easy to just click on any of these tabs up here and find out, what their contact info is or, their about. I want to take a look at what it looks like on mobile, and it's pretty much the same website. It's just smaller. So their mobile development was not existent probably when this website was made. So this is definitely something that needs to be updated. As far as the design, I don't really like the the aesthetic going on here. It doesn't really match what's going on with the quality of art that it looks like they produce from their photographs. I don't like this brick background here. I know that if you look at some of their pictures, you can tell that the exterior of their building is brick, and they have kind of a brick wall that is featured on one of the walls in their studio. So I understand why they're trying to bring that in, but I don't think that it really fits what they have going on. My major complaint is that when you go to contact us, they want you to call their phone number, find them on Facebook, or email them, but it would be really nice if there was just a contact box. I'm going to move on to the next website here called mymasterpiecestudio.com. And starting off with what works, the layout of this site is really easy to use. This site has many pieces of information to convey, and they're really nicely laid out in this menu that's over here on the left hand side, and all the different pictures that they have on their website. If we hop over to the mobile version of this website, see what what it looks like, very well put together. It mirrors the main site very well, which is something that I appreciate. I want to have that same desktop feel when I'm navigating on my mobile device. This menu is a little different than I was expecting, but it's good. It actually opens up all of the drop downs so you can see every single one of the features that they have available throughout their menu. So if you're looking for something like, I don't know, studio drawing, it's easy to just get right to it and then see what they have going on and all the different things that you can learn in that program. Another thing that I like about this website is their brand aesthetic. Whoever made this site did a good job of, continually using the same colors, the same fonts. I particularly like the canvas in the background. That's a nice feel for an art studio. I also feel like something else that would have helped this website a little bit is to have this menu fixed on the left hand side. You can make this logo a little bit smaller and just squeeze this section here on the left hand side, so no matter where you scroll it stays there. And then also you can put the studio hours and their contact information down in the footer, because their footer is really lonely with just their social links. So all right, last but not least, we're going to take a look at Jansen Art Center. So right off the bat, this site feels very professional. You can tell that they actually spent some money to get the design done on this website. The brand is very apparent, it's very obvious, and the website is very aesthetically pleasing. One thing that I like that totally sets this site apart from the other two is that it has a search function, and it works. So I can find out what their hours are easily by searching. It's also down here in the footer, which is nice. We're going to go back to the home page. They also have a blog, which is an awesome way to create content. It's definitely something that I'm going to encourage the person that I'm making my website for to do in order to kind of build out their page. If we go over here and we take a look at some of their different features of the studio, They have a painting studio, and this is really interesting. I like how they have their content laid out here. You get the studio hours, you find out how much it costs, um, who's going to be doing the instructing, and then over here on the left hand side, they have all these events and workshops that are coming up, which is very neat. My only suggestion would be that they use the kind of the F heat map and switch these two. I think that this calendar would have been more beneficial over on the right hand side instead of on the left. Translates really well. They actually did some different menu iconography for their mobile version, which is neat. I'm not a huge fan of how this little menu bar changes. I don't understand why they couldn't keep it um, the same with the white and keep their social links and everything and just let that scroll, but that's what the designer chose to do. And then also, if you click on the menu, um, it kind of becomes a little bit difficult to navigate unless you know what you're looking for. All right, that wraps it up. So I kind of have a very basic website, a mid-level, and then a professionally designed website. So lots of good ideas from this. This is a good project to work on. Thanks for watching.